Hi, everybody. Monique Carlisle with Midas Web. I am your business optimization and automation coach. We focus on growing your business through AI strategies. So we come on every day at noon and talk to you about just good business practices, good business sense, tips, tricks, strategies, different things you can do. And we incorporate AI along the way. So we want to take some of that creation time off of your plate and utilize AI in its best forms to help fuel your business. And then, of course, we implement all of those wonderful strategies with our platform. So, the Midas Web platform is through the high level software, and it is absolutely amazing. So, stick through to the end, and you will see an implementation of these strategies into the Midas Web high level platform. So, today we're talking about social media. Why social media? Well, it's free. It is a free form of marketing. It is there. Now, you can do paid ads. I'm not talking about paid ads. We're talking about just having a landing spot for your business called a business page where you can collect reviews, you can sort content, you can go live stream and you can display. You can just collect all of your community in one place. And then you have groups. Groups can be private or they can be public. And if you make it private, you can monetize it. Now, the high level platform does have a community that is like Facebook. So we'll talk about that at a later training. But just talking about in general social media, my favorite, of course, is Facebook, because it is a community platform. It is intended to socialize. So if you have a social company, you want to be on probably Facebook. If you're more in the business, tech industry or more B2B, then you probably want to be on like LinkedIn. And then if you have a visual business, so you're an artist or a photographer, architect, those kinds of things that have visual elements to your company, then you might want to think about Instagram because Instagram is mainly pictures. Now, each of these platforms also has groups and communities inside them. So definitely explore them in their fullness so you're taking full advantage of them. Moving on, if you are a instructor style company, whether it's how to create clay pots or how to make candles or how to put beads together to make beautiful jewelry, if you're doing any sort of video demos, dancers, things like that, you want to be on TikTok and you want to be doing those Instagram reels and the Facebook lives as well. So that's a lot of places to get your business out in front of people. And again, why is it so important that we have a social media presence? A couple of reasons. So first, it is a common search engine. So when somebody's looking for something, they commonly go to Facebook or YouTube or Instagram and they look it up. They're searching for content, for information, and for businesses. Also a way that they check on your reputation. So, do you have a social account and how many followers do you have? Are you active? Do you respond? Do you have reviews? They're looking at those things. So, those are two big reasons to be on social media. But here's an even bigger one, it's free and it's public marketing. So, it's advertising. Um, it is a way for your friends to share your business easily. They can just share a great recipe you just made, share a great video, share an infographic that you have with the click of a button. And now you have access to their network with a simple click. So you want to be on as many social media channels as you can manage and the ones that are right for your business. So now we're going to move into content. Like, what do I post? How do I know what my audience really wants? In a previous video, we talked about answerthepublic.com. Those are great posting concepts that you can answer those questions and go into detail in little snippets. But you could also use AI, such as ChatGPT, Perplexity, and use those to create your content. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to jump into ChatGPT. That's the one I've been showing. It is not the only one. And if you have any questions about social media, how to integrate it, all of those pieces, please click the link below and head over to Open Office Hours right after this live. We will be in there in just a few moments at 12:30ish to answer any questions you have. We answer questions about business strategy, a sounding board for any of your ideas coming up. And then, of course, if you have questions about AI, how to incorporate it in your business, or the Midas Web platform or your own high level platform, and we can answer all those questions and help troubleshoot any issues you're having, and really work through some good business things for you. And that is, again, free. Just click the link below. So let's jump into ChatGPT. All right, so we're going to start on ChatGPT, and we are going to, it is not showing the right screen. Let me share and reshare. Okay, now we are looking at ChatGPT. So yesterday we started with a pet grooming site. So we want to continue this conversation. So it told us what to create in the website. You can check out that video. And we're going to just continue the conversation with social media. So I actually want to start a new chat. And the reason is because this one is about building the website. As I'm developing the website, I might have questions. I might want it to give me a list of blog titles. I might want it to give me some more information about maybe what my gallery should include, or send me some website links about that I can get some license-free images, all of those things. Maybe I want more information about the grooming services, go into description, and you can even tell GPT to be persuasive, be serious, be fun, target a specific audience, speak to women, speak to men, all of those things. So I might want to come back to this and talk more with my ChatGPT on the website. So I'm actually going to open a new one. So I'm going to click here for new. And we're going to go into social media. So again, here's 30 social media links with image suggestions, all of those things. We're going to do 2 types of social media today. We're going to do some general social media information posting, and then I'm going to show you something really cool with Canva. So again, you can write your own prompts. We're just going to push the easy button and use one of these prompts. So this is a month's worth of social media and image suggestions. Just tell us the name of your business. So we're going to call it Pet Grooming. Let's just say Excellent Pet Grooming. It's the name of our business. And let's see what it comes up with. So we're going to let it work. And I love that it's already in a table format. Now, as I'm watching this, I would like there to be some more emojis, because emojis they draw in the reader. So I'm going to tell it to stop. So I use a little stop button on the right, and that just kind of just stops everything. So feel free to interrupt your AI tool and tell it, hey, we need to head in a different direction. So first I'm going to tell it these are great. Please include relevant emojis with each post to draw the audience in. We want to stop the scroll and encourage the audience to read the post. All right. So let's see if it listens. All right, we got some emojis in here. We got some pet paws and some pet faces. Awesome. So I'm going to let that go for just a second. We're going to flip over here. Remember, you can navigate away from the tab. Just don't change the tab itself. So I'm going to come over here, and we're going to go into marketing, and we're going to start the implementation process. So marketing your social planner shows up first. You can connect as many accounts as you need. And then you can connect the groups that you're attached to with each of those. Just click add group and then they will appear here. You must be an owner or administrator on those accounts in order to see them. So here I've got 3. I've got my Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So I'm going to click new post. This is one way that you can create content. So I'm going to create new post. I'm going to start here. And the first thing I need to do is tell it where we're posting. So we're going to go to all 3. Now, what I really like about this is over here on the right, I'm looking at what Facebook's going to look like. Then I'm going to look at LinkedIn and then YouTube. So that's really, really awesome. Now, YouTube is going to be a video. So I will need to upload a video. So I can do that with this camera here. So I'm going to click the video and we're just going to use this one. Probably not pets right now. And let it load. Okay, it's a clock. And then we're going to put our content in. So I'm just going to grab the first one. You're going to want to read these and make sure that they sound like you. Make sure they're not too long. Maybe you want to separate this out a little bit. We can add some enters. There we go. And then we need an appointment link. We would get that from another location in the system. I'm not going to worry about that today. All right, so I have my Facebook post. I have my LinkedIn post. And then YouTube, it doesn't show anything. So we need to add the title that's down here. So YouTube options are here. It's a little different. Schedule your grooming with excellent pet grooming. So you would just put whatever title you would need. All right. And then public, private, or unlisted. Now, what I really like also is you can toggle this right here. It says customize for each channel. That means that I can create a Facebook post that's particularly about Facebook. I can add hashtags, emojis, links to other Facebook areas, such as my groups, things like that. And then I can go to LinkedIn and maybe I link to an article. So it's going to be something completely different. So this is going to be Facebook only. And if I click over to LinkedIn, that Facebook only disappears because this is going to be my LinkedIn post. And then that's going to also go away because YouTube only shows the title and the video. From here, I can either post or I can schedule for later. So I can schedule it. If you have a social media manager, they can create all of this and then send it to you for approval. And then you authorize whether that's good to go out or not. So those are the typical ways to schedule those one-off posts. This can be time consuming if you're doing one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. So we want to be able to do this very quickly. To do that, we're going to use a CSV file. So the first thing we need to do is go ahead and download that sample file template. This just helps keep everything in the right format. All right, now we have a couple of columns that we need to work with. So here is the content column. This is where you'll put all of that content that just got developed. Then you have a link. If you have a specific link, like an article or something you want to include, you would put that in this column. Image URLs. If you have an image that you want to attach, I'm actually going to show you that here in just a moment. You would put that here. Any GIFs and video URLs. So you would get those URLs from your storage library or anywhere that you're storing it online and then put it here. And of course, you have to put the dates that you want them posted. So today is July 24th. So we're going to do 07/24/2024. And I want to put it out at, let's say, 9:30 a.m. and 0 seconds. So they'll give you the format at the top. And then the next one, awesome. So I just scroll down to autofill. So I've got one posting every day at 9:30. And now we're going to go back. and we're going to get that content. So I like that this is already in this format, this table, so I can just grab that, come over here, go over to the Excel file. And if you notice, this is a little trick with Excel, just so that anybody who's unfamiliar with it, see how it selected all 3 columns? You want to be mindful of how many columns you've highlighted. So when you paste it, you can do any editing that you need to do. So I'm actually going to put it over here on the far right so I can do some quick editing. All right. So the first one, I see what happened. So the first one is not in the right column, but I'll just scoot those over. Perfect. All right, now I don't need this one with the numbers. So I'm going to delete this column. And then I actually don't need these image suggestions here. So I'm going to delete that. And then to make it easier to see, I'm going to select all. So this is another little trick. Come up here to this arrow, select all, and then we're going to unwrap the text. So that's here. So now I can see everything. All right, I'm just going to click and drag it over. That's my content. I need a few more days of posting. All right, perfect. So now that we have this content, we now need to either create an image URL or we can upload it from here. So let's move back. And if we wanted to upload it right away, we can do that from here by just choosing it from our downloads. We're going to wait a moment and come back to this because I want to show you one of my favorite tools, which is the bulk create in Canva. So I'm creating a Facebook post in Canva. So let's do square because if you also have LinkedIn, Instagram, those kinds of things, we'll go ahead and just keep it a nice square format. And then I'm going to put pet because I want a pet design. Let's just pick something cute. All right, so this is awesome. So here we're going to change this to excellent pet grooming. I'm just going to do some quick modifications. Okay. All right, now I need to choose what content I want here. For bulk create, what's going to happen is I'm going to tell it what to put in this section, and then it's going to create multiple images for me. So that would be our Instagram handle. Maybe we can put our website here. And do any editing that you need to do with the shapes and stuff. I'm going to move this down a little bit so we have a little bit more room. Perfect. All right. So what do we want to put here? We want to go ask ChatGPT. So it only created 20. We could tell it to continue. For our purposes, we're going to go ahead and just let it take a break and tell it, please summarize each post in 5 words for a flyer that will grab the audience's attention. Number each summary with the post number it corresponds to. Okay. All right, so now we should have, there it is. So this is the content that we're going to feed to Canva here in just a second. All right, so we only need 20. All right, so those are the 20. And the next thing we're going to do is go down to the very bottom. So scroll all the way down and click Bulk Create. And we're going to click to enter the data manually. It's going to open the Excel page. And I'm going to put all the data right here. I don't need this. So I'm just going to delete this information. All right, so here we have our 5 words that goes with each, and we're going to click done. And now we're going to connect the data. So that I like that they put this little helpful lozenge right here. We're going to connect the data to name. So everything that we put in that first column is going to auto-populate right here. Now we do not need this we are, and we do not need pet is welcome. We only need this piece. All right. Hit create. And it's going to tell you this is what we're creating, 20 designs. And it's going to open it in a new tab. So that way, if anything goes awry, you can come back and fix things. So we'll notice a few things. It stretched it all the way to the bottom for these 5. So that means the font size is too big. So let's take this font size down to, let's say, 50. And now let's create. So you can come back and forth to do this a couple of times. Perfect. We'll need to update city, all of those things. All right, you can go through and do those designs for yourself to match it to your brand. You can change the image of the puppy. You can put different pets. So this is a very, very quick way to create some designs. So we'll go photos, and let's say instead of this dog, we want this dog. So we'll stick that in there, go to the next one, delete that one, and maybe we'll take this puppy, and so on and so forth. So you can see it's very quick to go and make your modifications to each of these to make them perfect. Now, once you're happy with the design, you just need to download it. And then we'll put it into our media storage. First things first, we need to extract all of those wonderful files. Extract all. Give it a moment. Now we can upload it. Now what's awesome about the media storage is you can create a folder. So new folder, we'll call it Pet Socials, so we can stay organized. Open up the folder, upload the media. And we are almost done with all of our social media. So it's going to upload all of those for me. And then how I'm going to get that URL for each is going to be in the 3 dots next to every image. So this would be for number 19. It's already labeled for me. So I'm going to get the link, take it over to my Excel sheet, go to the 19th post, which is actually going to be the 20th. And remember, we're putting the image URLs in this column here. So I would do that for each one and then upload. And what the system does is it will schedule all of these for me in one swoop. So let's go ahead and do that real fast. We have time for that. Okay. So back to marketing. And we're going to upload a new CSV. Put it. There it is. Click next. And process. All right, and then it's going to do its processing, and then you'll be able to see all of those posts in these scheduled postings. Okay. Don't forget to review and schedule and make sure that you like them, that they're in the right order. And once you publish them, just click next and it will go through all of the publishing steps and we will be done. All right, I hope this was helpful. and getting you started with your social media. Remember, we use ChatGPT to develop the content. We developed our images and we grabbed those URLs and put them into the Excel sheet. So I look forward to seeing more of your social media presence on your socials soon. And if you have any questions or need any support with this, implementing it into your business, again, just click the link below and head over to open office hours. I will be there in a couple of minutes to answer any questions about business, success, strategies, automation, AI, any of that is open for discussion. I appreciate you being here, and y'all have a great